All right, we're back with another episode where we're going to try to guess what level of play this is by watching a game of these players play. But this time, today, they provided both first and last names, so we're going to try to look them up in Duper afterwards to see actually how close we got. All right, so let's get started. One thing to note, there's sound music in the background that I don't know if I can have on my channel, so I'm just going to mute it. But we'll still talk as they play. Miss third to start. Then we get far side. Great dink. That dink was wide, but it was deep, so that ATP was not quite there. If he would have hit a short, shallow, wide dink, that angle is a lot easier to hit. But way to keep the ball deep on that dink. Finds the opening there. Good start here. Nice deep return. Good third. Good fifth. Getting into the dink game. Playing a little mind games at the kitchen. Excellent dink rally. Dink rally went long. There wasn't a whole lot of pressure on the dinks. Kept them kind of safe. And then went for a little attack at the end. Wasn't quite there. Great drive. Excellent drive from the near side player. Nice topspin serve. Good deep return. Excellent drive again. Very consistent at getting to the kitchen here. Guy in the orange shirt. Good flick. Playing a lot of mind games here. Just coming in, coming out. I like it. Keeping his opponents on their toes. Nice third. This near side team is doing a very good job. Oh, it finds the opening. That's a very high level shot right there. Opponents move over and he finds the middle. This near side team is doing an excellent job of getting in on their thirds and fifths. They're getting to the kitchen with what looks like relative ease when they're serving. Now that was a really good shot. Found his foot here. But overall, this team on the near side, very good at getting into the kitchen. Good return. Way to find his backhand. Nice little speed up. He goes for a huge one over here. He's mad that he hit it, but sometimes when they lure you to sleep and then hit it really hard, there's not much you can do other than try to hit it because your body's already reacting to try to hit it. But good attack from the far side. Good drop into the kitchen, into the dink game again. Oh, that's an excellent angle. Opponents move over and then finds the outside angle here. Great high level shot from blue shirt near side. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly the names of. They tell me the names, but I don't know who goes with what name. Nice. Good coverage. Nice backhand attack. See a lot of those go into the net. Initial thoughts looking like at least 4 or 5 plus. Just how consistent these players are getting to the kitchen. High level shot selection too, you'll see. Great drop. They work their way in again with looks like they're making it's easy for them. You'd like to see the opposite side, the far side, put a little more pressure on them getting in. But again, these near side players look very confident and controlled getting into the kitchen when they're the serving team. Super high level thing to do. Great third. Great backhand fifth cross court. Working his backhand on this outside here. Great reset from near side. Pretty good pressure from far side this point, but near side's just handling it very well. Goes for the speed up. Excellent reset off of a Speed up gone wrong. I don't like to miss those. But that was a great point up until that last kind of mistake happens. Let's see how the far side gets up on the to the kitchen. Misses the third. Seeing a little more inconsistencies on the far side. The near side, extremely solid. Definitely 4-5 plus level of plays from what it looks like so far. At least. Far side making a little more mistakes, but near side putting the pressure on them. Keeps finding their like backhand foot in spots that are really awkward. The far side looks like they might also be around 4-5. But hard to tell when they're getting a lot of pressure. That was a really good counter. I like that the near side went for that shot to make his opponent show him that he can hit that counter attack. That counter attack's hard to hit, but he hit it. Far side hit the counter. Again, another high level thing to do. A little speed up into the counter. Going for the Ernie. I like the idea. High level thing to even know to do. You see the Ernie. You go for the Ernie when you can. Points playing out. Far side just getting stuck back near the baseline. Let's watch this again. Third. Gets in. Goes for the Ernie. It's not there. They have to switch. But then here's where the far side, that's a good ball. This is a great ball. How are both of these players not following this? It's an excellent shot. You have to follow that. Like, he's under so much pressure reaching and moving over to get this ball. Both of these players should be what I call hunting, moving in well before this ball even crosses the net and coming in to put pressure. If they would have probably been able to pressure this ball that got popped up here by orange shirt on the near side. Let's watch the rest of the point. But instead, they're back there having to hit another drive. Just hitting drop. They're just hitting forever stuck back hitting drop shots because they're not coming in on their good ones. But again, credit to near side. They're putting a lot of pressure. They're not giving them much. And so far side's feeling that pressure. Good job letting the forehand have the tiebreaker ball there. Nice little sneak attack, but didn't go great that point. But I like, again, that near side's making the far side have to respect those speed ups. Far side doing the same thing. Again, 4.5 plus level thing to do is these little tricky speed ups and counter attacks. Great movement there. Good high percentage shots. Not over attacking any of that. Just nice solid little pressure ball. And a little dance to show off. I like it. Good deep return. Excellent ball. I think he found the line. Lob. And then they retreat for some reason. Good pressure balls at their feet. Near side making it hard for their opponents to come in. Not sure why the far side is just staying back. There's been several balls they could come in on, and then just giving them all the court. We're going to watch that one again. That point, let's see. All right, so he returns, comes in, catches the line. This lob right here, we're pausing, right here. This lob, excellent lob. Sorry, landed about here. So what happens when you hit a lob this good? Your opponents basically both have to come back. This person definitely has to come back and hit it. So now, essentially what's happened is both of these players are playing like the serve team at this part of the point. They're back when their opponents should have been up. So right when he hit this excellent lob, both of these far side players should be just coming in and be all over this ball that's this high. Instead, what happens? They hit a great lob, and then they retreat. And then that lets this near side team come in, and now they're going to take the kitchen while the far side's stuck back having to hit basically third shots. Even though it's not the third shot of the point, they're basically having to hit drops over and over. They do a great job of hitting drops overall, like this drop right here. Again, why are we not coming in on that? This drop is to his backhand, bouncing up. Both players have plenty of time to move in on that. That's a tough ball. But again, a great shot. Why are we not moving in on these good to decent drop shots instead of just getting stuck back here? This is something I see at a 4-0 level where people will just get stuck back here hitting drop shots forever. Right, sorry, that stuck back here at the baseline or maybe even a foot or two inside of it, instead of hitting a good drop shot and then rewarding yourself by moving in. So great job hitting the drop shots, but I'd like to see them be a little more aggressive with coming in so they don't just get stuck hitting drop shots over and over and over. But great job, near side team, high level shot selection. Definitely looking like a 4-5 plus game at least. I say that they missed third or whatever, but happens to even good players. Again, solid drive. I know he missed this just low, but this player right here in the orange shirt hitting a very high level drive. If you want to get better at your drive, watch him hit. He's excellent, super efficient. Most of his drives are like right above the net. They're not super high. He's not missing really low. He's not really overhitting. He's getting a lot of power with very little effort. We have a little miscommunication on the far side. Forehand might have had a better shot at that, but either way. I'm not keeping up the score very well at all, but it seems like the near side team is dominating the game as far as how the points are playing out. So be curious if that shows up on the ratings. Missed third. This player's missing some shots, but when they're missing the shots, they're really upset at themselves, which is kind of telling of the level of play that they are and they expect out of themselves. So something I'm just making a note of. Far side team not as good at having good shot selection. Don't want to miss those returns. It happens, but yeah, he's frustrated for it. Happens to everybody. It feels bad. But yeah, near side team making very good shot selection. Far side team looks more like they're relying on their athleticism and just skill, which is not a bad thing. It's just something to point out. Looks like he caught the line. Good spot. Serve. Okay, return. Great drop shot. I like how far side came in on this one this time, at least. Good drop. They're in. Playing a kitchen game now. Everybody's kind of equal here. I like this. I like that it didn't work out, but I like this kind of attack here. So what's happening? Let's rewind that just a little bit. So I like what's happening here. Let's see it. Get into the dink rally. And then here. I think what's happening is orange shirt person tries to fake. It looks like he's fake attacking middle in hopes that this person thinks he's fake attacking and then will slide over to protect this cross-court dink. But this person just stays home, which is probably smart. He didn't bite on the fake. And this person still goes for the middle attack, and this person stays home and just makes him eat it. But I think he was hoping that he would respect this cross-court dink more, and then it would open up the middle, and this shot would be free. But again, he stayed home and made him eat it. But a high-level thing to even process that these players are doing, not to process for us, but to process in the game and to execute those things. It shows me that they're high-level players. Good drop. Leaves it a little high, but and then he's just working the point. This guy looks 5-0 at least, within 0.2 of that. Maybe a 4-8 to 5-2, somewhere in there. Again, I don't know which name goes with each player, but he seems to be like the most solid and consistent and high-level player on the court, so maybe that will show up in their duper scores when we look. Far side. Oh, that's a really good Ernie. Excellent Ernie. Let's watch that again. All right, they're dinking. And here. So we get a dink going out here. Usually you don't ernie unless your opponent in front of you gets their body turned and they basically turn this shoulder towards you. Now, this is telling me this is a very high level move. The orange shirt person sees that he's going line. He's about to flick it line. He's moved in middle. He has the whole line open, and it's almost like orange shirt baited him to do this. And then right before he's about to flick, orange shirt makes the move to jump this kitchen into Ernie. Super, super high level move. And he pulled it off super well. Very well executed. And no one's cheering. No one's going crazy. It's like a normal thing happening in this point in this game, which tells me high level pickleball. Good try. When he gets pulled out, this person should be darting to cover. I mean, you have to leave something open, but usually try to fill in. Great drop. A kind of an odd attack from really low, but he was very efficient with the attack, which let him be ready for the next shot. Ooh, he tries for a sneaky Burt there. So in that case, his partner, blue shirt, was back a little bit, and this person was trying to get his feet. Orange shirt noticed it and tried to jump it, but right when he did, he sniffed it out and went behind him. High level pickleball IQ from all those players there. Good serve, good return. Nice drop. Follow the drop. Far side player needs to follow the drop better. That seems like a Hail Mary attack there. There's not... You either basically hit the person or it's going 800 feet out. I don't think he meant to hit it quite that high, but he did rip the ball. It's just showing me that the far side's a little more desperate for points because they're struggling in the game a little bit more than the near side. Near side is just dictating the points. So my guess is the near side is a higher level team. Great match so far. Nice ball. Now you say, I'm a 4-0. I could hit that all day. Well, this person's putting a lot of pressure over here. And yes, he probably could have gotten that back, but he's worried about popping it up even just a little bit because the orange shirt was here and was all over that if he did. So great pressure from blue, and then orange, great positioning to punish any ball that he were to leave high, which put a lot of pressure on him, and he just dinked it right into the net because of all that pressure. Again, near side team seems to dominate this game so far. I don't know if this is how it always happens with these 4 players, but it's how it's happening this game. Great ball. Just missed it. Nice drop, and they're in. Make it look easy. High level play. And as I say that, misses a little dink. That ball might have skipped a little bit. Might have skipped here a little bit. This person probably put a little spin on it, made it kind of skip. Tougher ball than it looks. Good drop. He keeps getting them with that angle. It's a really, really tough angle to get. Serve, nice, decent return. Leaves the third a little high, leaves the fifth a little high. Near side just putting on a clinic at 4th shot, 6th shot, 8th shot volleys. They're just keeping the ball at the feet of their opponents, making it really hard for them to get in on their serve. Good lob. Here you see a lob, and this time the near side team hit a pretty good lob. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. It moved them back, and then what did both of these players do? They followed the lob. Again, when you hit a decent to good lob, follow it. You basically become the returning team. You get to take the kitchen. High level gameplay is still in my mind. 4-5 plus. Maybe even some 5-0s here. Just not making a whole lot of mistakes. Yes, they're making some mistakes, but who doesn't? Looks like he just missed it, but he's been getting a lot of rewards with that spot over there. Even though it's to their forehand, a lot of rewards, so keep going for it. Good serve, good return. I like that. Here, Belusher let Orange come over and take a forehand, even though it's on his side. Again, high-level thing to do. They choose to stack here for some reason. There's multiple reasons they could do that. Not sure exactly why they did it. Possibly just to switch it up and give their opponents a different look, particularly if they feel a little stuck on a score or something, or a play pattern. And they instantly, they're instantly going back to not stacked. Great. Just putting on a clinic here in transition. They work so well here in transition. These resets are super high level. They look not phased at all when they're hitting balls here at their feet. They just try again and again and again until they get a good one to follow in on. Near side team looks super high level. Not only are they good, but they look like they drill the important shots a lot. Silly mistake there. You had a lot of room, a lot of court. Their feet were available. You don't have to hit it super hard. You're not trying to hit a winner. Just keep the ball going. Far side seems to be making more mistakes than near side. Near side, those hands are really good. That was a great reset here. I'm curious to see what these duper results are going to show us if we can actually look them up. Hopefully we can find all of them. They work in. Everybody's at the kitchen. Again, theme of this game, which tells me high level play. Great spot. Oh, he tries for it again. He fakes middle and then tries to hit the Ernie again. Orange shirt making, yes, that last shot was a silly mistake, but making some really high-level kind of cheeky cat and mouse type of movements, faking coming in and then trying to Ernie. He pulled it off once earlier, almost got it there again, or kind of did get it there again. Good pressure from far side. Looks like he might have caught it in, I'm not sure, but great job coming in with some pressure there from the far side on a good third. Another good third. We really need to come in on those decent thirds better on the far side. Yeah, the far side looking around 4-5, close 4-5 plus, but closer to 4-5 maybe. The near side looking 4-5 to 5-0, but closer to 5-0 more so. Particularly the guy in the orange, super solid. There's his drive again. Extremely solid drive, and that's it. That was a great video, super high level play. Let's look up their dupers. Near side won, and again, near side looked like they dominated the game. Obviously, before we look up the dupers, I should give my thoughts on it. Near side player, this player seemed to dominate the game. I'm thinking 5-0 plus, maybe like 5-1, 5-2. My thought is 5-2 for this player. Could be off, but this player, I'm thinking maybe like 4-6, 4-7. Both opposite players look to be more like just above 4-5 by a bit, maybe 4-6 to 4-8. But they seem to rely more on their athleticism and shots versus the near side had a lot of pickleball IQ, making really smart decisions, high level, high efficient shots. So let's look it up. Again, I don't know which name goes with which person, but let's do our best to try to guess. All right, we have Justin Amick, who's a 4.57, so pretty close. I'm not sure which player that was, but Jeremy Levison, who's a 4.751. Again, pretty close, depending on which player that is. I don't think we've gotten to the best player yet. Let's see if someone has a higher ranking than that. Wes Whitlow, 5.116. I'm thinking that might be the orange shirt person, orange shirt player. Played exceptionally well. Again, I was thinking 5.0 plus for quite a while, at least the back half of that game. And then we have Mike Hall, who's actually looks like the person that uploaded this and filmed it. So thank you, Mike. There are a lot of Mike Halls, apparently. Here's one that looks like he has the picture of the YouTube picture. So his is 4.958. So sorry, I guess a little low on yours, Mike, but felt like I was pretty close on all of these. This is the level of play that I'm used to playing with and against, like for practice and tournaments. So around this level, maybe a little bit slightly below and above this, depending on what groups I'm playing with. So I was able to probably have a little insight on how they're playing. But I also coach a lot of 3.0 to 3.5 players, so I might be able to guess those levels pretty good too. But some levels I'm not going to probably be able to read as good, but I definitely was pretty good at guessing these 4 players in this game, and that was pretty fun. Not always going to be that close, but fun game, and I'm wondering how close you got. Hopefully it was fun to try to guess, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.